All right, Shalom. First, I'll start by saying all praise to Yahweh Bashem Shai, Bashem Karkadash, double honors to the elders and apostles that were well, and salutations to the brothers that's doing the truth and sincerity. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and just jump right into this lesson. This is Micah chapter 7. I think I got the wrong chapter. Salakia. All right, this Amos chapter 7, verse 17. It says, Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, thy wife shall be an harlot in the city, and thy sons and thy daughters shall fall by the sword. And that's what you see going on. Brothers, not even brothers, the women of our nation are whores in the city, are hoes in these cities, man. It says, and thy sons and thy daughters shall fall by the sword. And we see it all the time, especially in Milwaukee. A lot of judgment has been passed out to a lot of these women, whether young women or older women. And then a lot of these young males and stuff too. That's why the whole Black Lives Matter organization was so-called started. You know, it says, and thy land shall be divided by line, and thou shalt die in a polluted land, and Israel shall surely go into captivity forth of his land. Right, so the blacks, Native Americans are Israelites, and we no longer live in our land. Our land is Israel, and that land was divided amongst Esau and Ishmael right now. You know. And you know that's what a lot of these women get, man. A lot of these women are dying because they want to be hoes. And a lot of these women are from being hoes, becoming hoes, are found to be becoming trafficked. You know, and other type of stuff happening to them. Isaiah chapter 32, verse 11. Nope. Isaiah chapter 32, verse 9, but it says, Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Right. So a lot of these women are hoes in the city, and they love being hoes. They get money for being hoes, but Yahushua is shutting all that down, man. You know, he taking their jobs, taking their welfare, you know. It says, Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall you be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail. Right, and a lot of their troubles coming as them being trafficked. You know, it says, for the vintage shall fail. Right, because these women thought that they can live the American dream, you know, and do what they want to do. You know, but the Lord shutting it down. It says the gathering shall not come. Right, they're not going to be able to hold hands with these nations, you know, and live out the American dream because the society is coming down, man. It says, Tremble ye women that are at ease, be troubled ye careless ones, strip you and make you bare. Right, so the Lord shaking this place up, bringing it down, and all the comfortability that these women had is being taken from them, and he uncovering all their BS, man. And girth sackcloth upon your loins, right, a position of mourning, you know, because you know, right along with all the welfare being taken away, the jobs being taken away, men are not no longer taking stuff from women. And you know, like I said, you know, it's been in the news a whole lot lately that these women have been being trafficked. You know, so that's the Lord's judgment, and it's only gonna get worse, man. It's only gonna get worse, especially when all hell breaks loose. This is Isaiah chapter 13, verse 14. It says, "And it should be as a chase roe, and as a sheep that no man taketh up." This is when the race riots happen. They should every man turn to his own people and flee everyone into his own land. And that's what you see going on right now. All the nations are going back to their original nations, man. And flee everyone to his own land. They're leaving their countries. I mean, leaving this country, America, going back to where they their lands. It's like it. It says, everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. Right? So, we had Israelites that like to hold hands with these white people and want to protect these white people during them race riots. They're going to be put to death. A lot of them don't see nothing wrong with these white people because of the benefits that came with being cool with them, especially you women, because the society was lifted up for the women to Esau made laws and legislations to uplift the women so that they can live out or take a small piece of the American dream, so to speak, man. While the Israelite man had to be straight slave, It says everyone that is found shall be thrust through, right? So everybody that's found holding hands with this white man, even of the Israelite men, man, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword, right? They're gonna be put to death. Their children also should be dashed to pieces before their eyes, and this is a judgment of the children. Ain't no such thing as no innocent child, man. When all this hell and chaos break loose, everyone who isn't following the law, statutes, commandments, or who are not of the elect and the 1/3 of Israel. Hold on. That are not of the elect and of the 1/3 of Israel, or the elect 1/3 run hand in hand. They're gonna be put to death. It said their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled. Right, so you're gonna have people running in your house and taking your goods. All that American dream and the white picket fence and the big house and all that comfortability and all that the substance that you obtain and got in your house and stuff. People gonna run in your house and take that, man. It says their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled and their wives ravished. So with all these women being whores in the streets, fuck it, anybody they want to fuck, it's gonna be a time when they just gonna be getting raped. People just gonna be snatching them up and raping them. And ain't nobody gonna have no remorse for them. And ain't gonna be no call of police. Ain't gonna be none of that, man. That's the times we coming to. And they already giving you, giving people like little looks into how the human trafficking thing runs, and how these women just don't be having any power in their hand at all. So imagine when all hell breaks loose over the whole world, or not the whole world, the whole USA, and you can't call anybody for help. You can't report this to no news media or none of that. Women are going to be in straight fear. Men going to be in straight fear too, but the women are going to be in straight fear, man. It says, "Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it." Right, and that's the Medes represents the Russians. The Russians are already disregarding the U.S. Currency. So, and making sure they push out all of their currency. So this is already in effect. This is already happening. It says their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Right. So the bows represents the nuclear missiles, and the nuclear missiles are going to destroy the young men, and they shall have no pity upon the fruit of the womb. So the unborn child, the ones that everybody keeps saying innocent, didn't do no right, no wrong, they're going to be destroyed too. In the woman's belly, right along with the woman. Their eyes shall not spare children. See? And that that's good, because I work around children, and they are monsters. And you can look at a child and tell that they don't know what they're doing, what they're saying. The consequences. They don't even be given consequences majority of the time. But the stuff that they say and that they do, they can be given harsh judgments behind it. And they're getting it from their fathers, their mothers, the TVs, their cousins, their uncles, aunties, so on and so forth, man. So the judgment of these children, they deserve what's coming to them. So, but I'm gonna bring out one more precept. This is just something short, you know, because it's a lot of hell going on, and you should always, like they always say, you should always have a topic. You just kind of sit and ponder and think, man. But it's so much stuff going on. Just pray the Lord put the spirit on you to to be able to put a lesson together behind it. Because there's so much going on, man. There's so much wickedness going on. But this Ezekiel chapter 9 verse 4. It says, "And the Lord Yahweh said unto him, Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof." And that's the Lord talking to the angels to go to those of us, Yahweh, that we have the elect, that's doing his work and that's crying about this wickedness on a daily basis, man. And to all the others, and to the others, he said in mine hearing, Go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Right, so the angels kill people, man. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women. But come, see, maids is women, young women, and little children and women, more women, because the women are wicked, man. The women are extremely wicked, man. But come not near any man upon whom is the mark. It begin at my sanctuary. Right, so don't come near those who have the mark of exemption, the ones who are doing the work and lining up with the testimony, the scriptures, and begin at my sanctuary, the Israelites, man. Then they began at the ancient men, the elders, which were before the house. Right, so, with that being said, also, there are women that are coming back to Yahweh Shema Shai too, so, but there are a lot of wicked women out there too, man. So I just want to put together some short, man. That was just something I just put together really quick. A lot of judgment has been passed out, and it's rightly deserved. These people do need to be put to death so we can get up out of here, man. Y'all right, that's we up the elect. But all praise to Yahweh Shema Shai. Double honors to the elders and apostles that were well, and salutations to the brothers that's doing the truth and sincerity. Shalom.